Welcome back to the Get Well with Me podcast. I am your host and your hypnotist, Adrienne Hart, and together we explore the healing powers of our subconscious minds while leaning in towards a healthier lifestyle. And our philosophy here is excellence, not perfection. Today's topic is it safe to go into a hypnotic trance? And I am here to assure you that not only is it safe, it is the most natural thing in the world. I made a little list of times that we enter a trance naturally and automatically, and I noticed that many of the things that were on the list are really enjoyable. So that's one of the things I kind of am always shocked that people resist the idea of using hypnosis to make positive change because it's got to be the easiest way to make positive change because it is enjoyable. It does feel good. You can get lost in it in a healthy way. So here are some examples of natural trance. I have my little notebook here. Reading a book, getting involved in a story, right? Watching a movie, you know how like they jump scare you and you flinch, or someone gets hurt and you cringe? That's because you have entered in. It has your attention. Running. So in my neighborhood, there's a girl who runs by at 6:15 every morning. I'm telling you, she looks like she's in a trance. She's just like in the zone. And I know she loves it because she never misses a day, no matter what the weather is. Drawing. Have you ever seen someone just like zone out with a pad of paper and a pen? Or maybe you remember in school there were always those kids that were doodling and drawing and yet somehow still absorbing all of the information. It's because it actually helps them to absorb the information because they can get into a focused state of mind. They're in that flow state. And your inner mind is always listening. So even when you're doodling and all of your attention is on that paper and um, I don't know what people draw, but even when they're doing something else, their unconscious mind still can hear every word. Even now, every cell in your body is eavesdropping on everything that you say. So, well, actually, separate rant. I was going to get into something else. Other examples of natural trance are watching it snow. I love that. There is something so hypnotic about the rhythm of snowflakes just just fluttering to the ground. When I was a kid and we were looking to see if it was going to be a snow day the next day. We didn't have Google weather. We really were actually watching the news or watching the sky. But when it would start to get dark, I could look out at the street light and I could see if those snowflakes were coming down. So that is a very hypnotic place to be is watching the snow. Staring into a fire, staring at the flame of a candle. Fishing. I was like, fishing is so hypnotic. And when I was kind of researching different ways to go into a natural trance, I thought, isn't that interesting? The things that people love to do are so hypnotic whenever you get into that flow state. Let's see, watching movies, running, drawing, listening to nature sounds, rocking a baby, or even just rocking in a rocking chair, that back and forth, back and forth. That can be extremely hypnotic and get your trance mind going. So I'm going to keep this short today. Just wanted to jump on here. Happy Friday. I am headed out to happy hour, and I just was like, let me say hello to YouTube. I hope that you are well. I believe that you are. I am thankful for you. And I want to remind you that you are the CEO of your own mind. Not only is trance safe, but it's beneficial and you can leverage it to your advantage. I've said it before. Take advantage of the hypnagogic and the hypnopompic states. That's when you're drifting off to sleep at night. And when you're waking up in the morning, that's the time that you can do self-hypnosis. And by self-hypnosis, I mean just recognizing that this is a natural and healthy state of mind. And what you put into your mind when you first wake up in the morning is going to help to set the tone for the day. So it could be an affirmation, it could be an image, it could be a prayer, it could be you imagining how you want your day to go. And same thing at night. Just before you drift off to sleep, your mind is in that hazy, trancy state and it feels good. You know that like twilight feels good. That that moment right before you become um, into the depths of your dreaming mind when you're supposedly unconscious. We're really almost never unconscious. I mean, even when we're sleeping, we're always listening. And that's why sleep hypnosis works and it is so powerful. So if you have a change that you want to make in your life, you can leverage the hypnagogic and the hypnopompic states that you naturally will pass through every day. And even if you know you're going to be knitting, knitting is super trancy hypnotic. Like you see people, they are in the zone. They're so focused, yet almost not even thinking about it. So program your mind when you're in these comfortable, pleasant states and then look for those results because it's the cause is in our mind, right? The cause is in our mind. Once we get that, life gets so much easier. If we think that we are a victim to our environment or that we are the reason, or sorry, if we think that the reason we are the way that we are and who that we are is because of everything outside of us, I just want to encourage you to flip over that coin and recognize that it is so much more powerful to make a change inside and then allow it to happen outside. So I hope that's a wonderful encouragement for you. I hope that you have an amazing weekend. Please leave me a comment on my video, like just a heart would make my day. Subscribe, like, and maybe even drift off to sleep tonight with my voice in your ears. I have a lot of great sessions here on YouTube, and I'm so sorry for the ads. They are from YouTube, not from me. So if you don't want to hear all those ads, jump over to Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Okay, have a beautiful weekend. Much love.